Hey guys, it's Bored John, and when Bored John is bored, Bored John likes to watch 90s commercials because it's the only way he can feel alive anymore. So, I haven't done this in what, 2 months? I think since early December. I was like, oh my god, it's holiday season, Christmas, and yay! And I think I only did like 2 videos, so I think I stopped caring after that for some reason. But I'm back again. John is back. Tell a friend. But yeah, this is 90s why the 90s were so special. A glimpse at TV nostalgia from your childhood past. Volume 561.
Ancient warlords agree. A sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
Our new Steakhouse Bacon Cheeseburger with its naturally smoked blend of Swiss and cheddar, bacon, and sauteed onions in a steak sauce has turned Wendy's into a first-class steakhouse.
Welcome to Wendy's.
Table up front. Dig in.
Father, daughter, conservative, liberal, Rachmaninoff, rock and roll, practical, not. What brings them to the table? Introducing Honey Nut Chex. A delicious new taste, an amazing new crunch. If they could share this family value, what next? Maybe conversation? Maybe after breakfast. New Honey Nut Chex. Welcome to Generation Chex.
We've solved the problem. We've solved the problem. Maybe we just need to go to Capitol Hill or wherever and just start throwing Honey Nuts checks at everyone. Liberals, Republic, you just throw Honey Nut checks at them. Bring them together through the deliciousness, the sweetness of Honey Nut checks. Worth a try.
With the movie theater quality of a DVD player from Best Buy, you feel like you're really at a theater.
Popcorn, anyone? Is everybody comfy?
Yes.
Enjoy your movie.
Right.
And only DVD technology allows you to take your movies anywhere. DVD? Which means you can watch thousands of movie titles that Best Buy offers wherever.
Hey, don't forget to visit the snack bar, okay?
Movie theater quality anytime, any place. Now get 5 free movies with any DVD player. DVD and Best Buy. Now that's a great idea.
She's like, DVD? It's like, yes, I'll have Backdoor Sluts 9. It's like, what now? What now? No, but DVDs. Wow. Yeah, they were pretty big. They were pretty big, still are. Very big, very popular. But yeah, when they were out, they were all the rage. All the rage. Now it's all about streaming. People still like their physical copies, but it's all about streaming.
Have fun? Like so much fun you must have done something wrong fun? Then grab a stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. There's so much cheese in that crust you'll want to eat it backwards. And now a large stuffed crust with one topping is $9.99. So go ahead, grab a cheesy slice before the authorities get here.
Well, the authorities better fucking hurry, because only a psycho, someone who is mentally unstable, would eat the pizza like that, crust first. I don't know if you were raised by a bunch of animals, but you don't start with the crust first. And for all those people who don't eat the crust, why? It's the same as the rest of the pizza. The dough that is comprised, the crust comprises of, it's the same as the rest of the pizza. So just eat the crust. If you need to dip it in something, but you're having 4 or 5 slices and then leaving, long of crust, no. Either eat it or find someone who will. Don't waste food like that. Seriously. It's so stupid that people don't like the crust. Just eat it. It's the same as the rest of the pizza. I can't stand when I go out with like my friend or something. She's like, all right, and she eats the pizza and she like puts all the crust. It's like, eat the freaking crust. Eat the crust. It's the same dough. Freaking authorities. He's over here. What's his crime? He started with the crust first. That's like eating dessert first. But maybe you won't have room later for dessert. It doesn't matter. If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding.
These days, everyone's trying to catch Nintendo's Pokemon. So catch a Pokemon beanbag for only $4.99 with any KFC meal. Catch all four. Better hurry up. I'm starting my own collection.
It's such a great selection. I mean, I have Vulpix. Great Pokemon. I love Vulpix. Based on the Kitsune, Ninetales, basically pure enlightenment. And with Kitsune in Japanese folklore, when a Kitsune reaches like 1,000 years old, it grows its final tail. It reaches enlightenment. It becomes more powerful, more wise, and all that. But Pokemon, you got Ninetales, Vulpix, amazing Pokemon. Dratini, same thing. Dragonair, very elegant. Dragonite, super strong, especially like in the first gen. Really cool Pokemon. Seal. Dugong, same thing, very elegant. Dugong. And then we have everyone's favorite, Zubat. Because when you travel through Mount Moon or the Rock Tunnel, you're like, oh boy, I can't wait to see my favorite Pokemon, Zubat. And then when you run into it and you run, you're like, oh boy, I can't wait to see it again. I hope another one just pops up. No Geodude or Onix or whatever. Nope. You guys can stay alone. You guys can stay over there alone. I want my Zubat. I want my Zubat. It's my Zubat and I need it now.
Playtime. Definitely not playtime. Playtime.
33 dependents.
Definitely not playtime. In a recent survey, 11 out of 10 people preferred playtime over definitely not playtime, which is why we created the Sony card, only from Citibank. Each time you use it, you get points towards Lowe's Cineplex movie tickets, and Sony video games, music, and electronics.
Hey, handsome. Come on in.
Playtime. Definitely not playtime. You can apply by phone. Call now and get 1,000 bonus Sony points. So get the card for people who prefer playtime. Not sure? Let's review. Playtime? Definitely not playtime. Not even close. The Sony card from Citibank, the official currency of playtime.
Well, we're moving on now. To the side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
These motherfuckers did not just have the audacity to call themselves the king of fries. No. Now, this was back in the 90s. Even in the 90s, Burger King, no. McDonald's, when it came to fries, has always reigned supreme. They might as well just call them McFries. Instead of McDonald's, just call it McFries, because that's why most people go there. Come on. Those fries, I don't know what oil they use, and people are like, oh, it's fake stuff. No, it's, to get a good fry, it depends on what kind of potato you use, the kind of oil you're frying it in, how long you're frying it, how long you're letting it sit. Some people take out the fries and salt them right away. Some people wait. It really, really matters. That's all stuff that, But McDonald's fries reign supreme. Such a unique flavor to them. They may be thinner and they might be like my wee wee and just, limp. But they're the most delicious fry, I think, of all the fast food chains. I mean, I don't think Burger King for me is even on there. I mean, Wendy's is pretty good, especially their, like their bacon cheese fries. Those are good. But Burger King, I mean, Their place is called Burger King, and they can't even do burgers right half the time, so they have no place calling themselves any kind of royalty. But yeah, although Burger King onion rings are pretty good. They're small, exactly the way I like onion rings. You know, like onion rings is like calamari. It's really good unless you get those really big pieces. You know, for calamari, if it's too big of a piece, you know, it's chewy and it's fishy tasting and it's just not cooked right. It's just bad. For onion rings, you always get, like, people get those really big onion rings, but then what happens? And then the whole thing just slides out of the breading. But when you have smaller onion rings, you can bite into it and not have to worry about the thing coming out. And with them, there's a nice balance between the breading and the onion on the inside, so you can bite into them and not have to worry about the onion sliding out. But, you know, because they're a lot smaller, they're like, you know, like that big. Actually, no, they're probably about that big. You know, you leave them in the fryer too long, you know, they're going to get a little burnt. They burn real fast. Coming from someone who worked at Burger King, yeah, you leave them in, they start to burn real fast. But they have great onion rings. But fries, no.
Well, Ray, it's crunch time now. Right, Ted. Look, you've got hungry kids coming on strong. Mom needs a big plate to satisfy them. Totino's Pizza Roll. Tasty move, the great taste of pizza in bite-sized rolls. She spins to the microwave. Here they come. She rolls right. Oh, she rolls left. Totino's Pizza Roll, sensational. Big win for the home team. And with the year's biggest ball games coming up. Do you want to tell them you forgot Totino's Pizza Rolls? Not me.
I want you to scream. Ah. Mrs. Whitland. Not a waste of money. I'm scared. Everyone, let's encourage Jimmy to unleash the beast within. Very good. I think we've had a breakthrough.
PlayStation.
There it goes again.
Have you had the Czech experience?
It's all about crunching squares, basically. Squares? We're square people. Well.
It's now cool to be a square.
Squares go crunch.
Squares make a good crunch. It's the Czech explosion of milk and crunch you only get from Czechs.
Flakes can't do that. Flakes are all mushy. The crunch delivers the milk. Ding dong, milk is here.
Have you had the Czech experience?
It's good.
What I was trying to do here was capture the hopelessness of modern life. There's no vases, no fruit, it's just quiet. It's permanent, but yet expansive. It's the same here as it is from here. In fact, it's me.
You ran out of paint and the art store wouldn't take a check again, right?
Right. Consider the Visa check card instead of checks or cash. It's fast, easy, and accepted everywhere Visa is, so you can get what you need.
What I was trying to do here
and get on with life.
Capture the...
Or he could just say it was modern art. I mean, have you seen modern art? A banana taped to the wall. You could put a flaming pot, like a flaming bag of dog crap, and they'll think it's modern art. Like, oh my God, what is the artist trying to say with this? Is this a metaphor for, it's like, no, it's a literal bag of shit. I mean, you don't need to look deeper than that. But he could just say it was modern art. People will be like, oh my God, it's so inspirational. And then he'd get paid millions of dollars for a blank canvas.
Help you remember 10-10-3-4-5 long distance. We're looking at the 3rd, 4th, and 5th planets. You can call anywhere in the world and save up to 50%. Calls to Italy, Germany, and France are only 20 cents a minute. Well, I've just been informed that Jupiter, not Saturn, is the 5th planet. 10-10-3-4-5. The simple way to save on all your long distance. To make
Fred Willard. Moment of silence. It's funny guy. Very funny guy. Very funny guy. Died too soon. Died in 2020. He was a great guy. A very good actor. No, but seriously, the guy was hilarious. Yeah, but he died 2020. And, just a great guy. You know, he looks really cool. But yeah, he used to be all over the place too back in the day. You know, he's always been fairly popular.
Top secret microwave popcorn with real butter. Do you see it?
Not yet.
Our mission, bring back America's favorite butter.
That's it. Over there. 2 o'clock. Let's go for it.
Hello. Follow them.
Mission accomplished. Pop Secret, the only microwave popcorn made with real Land O'Lakes butter. Perfect popcorn is our passion.
You could have just called.
Stars shining.
Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Such a good song. Such a good song. I reacted to it on here, the Mama Cass version, but then when I uploaded it, YouTube was like, nope, blocked everywhere around the world. And I'm like, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you. And then I deleted it because, you know, you can send an appeal, but sometimes appeals take like a month. I mean, you gotta think of how many people upload a video, how many people are wanting appeals. So it's like, you know what? Whatever. But I reacted to Mama Cass's live version of that, and
Bright above you, night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Cab forward space and available CD. Dream a little dream of me. The next Neon, a lot more to love. Part Super 8. Part sex symbol.
You're one groovy baby. Baby.
All Austin Powers. Mike Myers.
How does that feel, baby?
Heather Graham.
Lower.
How does that feel, baby?
Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me.
Don't go there, girlfriend.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, June 11th.
talk to the hand because the face doesn't want to hear it anymore. Talk to whose hand? Talk to your hand? You ain't all that in a bag of potato chips. Such a great movie. I love Austin Powers. But that how does that feel, baby? Lower, Austin. How does that feel, baby? Michael Myers back in the day. But then Love Guru came out and ruined his entire career.
Resisted barbarians. Overpowered savages. Thwarted the uncivilized. And that was just on the drive to work. Chevy Blazer. Steel-reinforced double-wall doors. Powerful Vortec engine. A little security in an insecure world. Chevy Blazer, like a rock.
Connect with Sci-Fi Entertainment Magazine, the only magazine from the world's only network dedicated to science fiction. Escape into a world of infinite possibilities. Discover the secrets of Hollywood's top movie makers. Meet the creators who turn fantasy into reality. Call 1-800-77-SCI-FI now. 1 year, 9 incredible issues at one low price. Call now, 1-800-77-SCI-FI. Sci-Fi Entertainment Magazine.
Mulder and Scully. Even as a kid watching that show, I'm like, will you two just kiss already? Like, seriously, the tension between these two could be cut with a knife. Like, could you just kiss? You like her, she likes you. Just freaking kiss already. But no, they had to draw that crap out.
The Authority.
When you combine Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Crispy Wafers,
The combination is irresistible. Reese Sticks. The crisp you can't resist.
7 minutes till New Year's.
Want a dab?
No. Jenga. Just got a little time? There's nothing like Jenga for a quick hit of edge-of-your-seat fun.
Happy New Year!
Jenga. There's always time for fun.
You are now entering the Party Zone, a new 36-song collection of today's hottest dance tracks.
I'm looking for a new love, baby.
Call toll-free now for the Party Zone. Cassettes $19.98, CDs $26.98. Call now.
Wow, winter's a blast, but tough on your lips. New flavor craze to the rescue. Totally chapstick for serious lip protection in 3 radical fruit flavors. New flavor craze protects like chapstick.
Walgreens is the only nationwide pharmacy that's satellite linked, so your prescription is instantly available at over 2,500 locations, whether you're commuting across town or driving across country. Now, anytime you travel the highways, byways, and main streets of America, wherever there's a Walgreens, it'll feel like you never left home. Satellite-linked, coast-to-coast prescription availability. Walgreens, the pharmacy America trusts.
Number 4, please.
This is just too good to keep to ourselves.
I know.
We have
That's right. One of America's favorite dads back in the 90s. Reginald L. Johnson. For other people who don't know that name, Carl Winslow. One of the big 3, I would say. The other 2 being Uncle Phil and Danny Tanner. They were like the 90s dads. There are a lot of people who grew up in the 90s who watched Family Matters and Fresh Prince who didn't have fathers. And these guys were basically their fathers. They instilled the sense of morals, doing the right thing, just what a father should be doing. And, unfortunately, James Avery passed a while ago, but he's still around. So it's going to be a sad day, because this was a dad to a lot of people. Same thing as it was with Bob Saget when he died. People were like, that dude was like my dad. Like, I didn't have a father, and he was like my dad because, he's instilling these morals and virtues and all that. It's like, yeah, but he was such a foul mouth off the screen. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's not, it was the character, But same thing with James Avery. It's like, man, Uncle Phil, I didn't have a father, but Uncle Phil taught me to be a man. He taught me not to put blame on anyone else if I fail, and the only one to blame would be me, And, black man, police officer. He's just a really cool guy. Not just on screen, but off screen, too.
got to let the people know.
You're right.
Everybody, I have an announcement. 10-10-321 is now better than ever.
How's that?
Now you save 50% on calls over 10 minutes.
Half off 10 minutes?
What about calls to Mexico? International calls over 10 minutes are half off too.
You forgot something. Double fries and make it fast.
It's amazing. All of this is now on the internet.
But getting on the internet takes forever.
Reading War and Peace takes forever. Getting on the net with AT&T WorldNet, fast.
War and Peace, Russian literature, aisle 3.
Yeah, but going online can cost you an arm and a leg.
AT&T WorldNet will not cost an arm and a leg.
Anatomy, aisle 7. I spend all day searching and searching.
Okay, AT&T WorldNet is like having your own personal guide to the internet. Travel, aisle 1.
Finally, your internet is ready. With AT&T WorldNet, you can email friends or chat and make some new ones. Surf the web. There's even child safety software and your own personal startup page, all for just $14.95 a month. And if you call now, you can get up to 10 of the latest software titles free. So call now.
So, you're saying AT&T WorldNet is the fast, easy way to get on the net?
Bingo!
Games, aisle 6.
I know he means well.
But I'm not a baby like Chucky here. I want choices. It's my layer, the highway buster.
When you have it your way, it just tastes better.
With all those Rugrats chicken nuggets, kids can finally do what they've always wanted to do. They can bite the head off of Angelica. Little bitch. I don't think anyone I knew would say that Angelica was their favorite character. Usually it was Tommy or Chucky or even Grandpa Lou. And my personal favorite, Lonely Space Vixens. Oh, oh, Gramps. You saucy little fox, you.
That the party of the first part did not intend for the party of the second.
I should have used Preparation H.
If you had, you wouldn't be suffering now. Preparation H helps stop itch and further irritation with a soothing layer of protection.
I should have used Preparation H.
Stops itch, stops irritation.
Want to have fun? Like so much fun you must have done something wrong fun? Then grab a stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. There's so much cheese in that crust you'll want to eat it backwards. And now a large stuffed crust with one topping is $9.99. So go ahead, grab a cheesy slice before the authorities get here.
That was interesting.
The all-new Volkswagen Jetta. Sometimes everything just comes together. On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers.
My dad taught me what it means to be a true fan. What it means to come out and give 110%. Right, Dad? I'm more the quiet type. Well, the cold doesn't bother me so much. It's the chili dogs. Oh, that's why I bring out the Rolaids.
Rolade starts to neutralize acid in less than 10 seconds, getting you back on your game fast.
It's just like Grandpa always says. You gotta be your best out here.
Rolaids, R-O-L-A-I-D-S, spells relief.
Mom doesn't make it out to the games. I don't know why.
This Jell-O, it fizzes, it bubbles, it wakes up my tongue. I just add cold club soda, uncork, and ask, was today a good year?
Sparkling white grape Jell-O, also in 10-calorie sugar-free. Smile more.
Not the best. Not the best. Of course, this was back in the day. They were experimenting with a lot of flavors. But nowadays, I mean, everything under the sun, you got like dragon fruit and, you know, stuff like that. But back in the day, it was more of the simple ones. It was like Pop-Tarts. You know, you didn't have all these crazy, wacky flavors and, you know, you didn't. Even though it was the 90s, you just really didn't. But Jell-O, it was okay. Even with the limited flavors that you had. Same thing with the pudding. The chocolate pudding though. Oh, chocolate pudding. But I think I had this flavor like maybe once. I think when it came out, I think my mom wanted to see what it tasted like. So I think we got it. And Hi,
I'm Doug Flutie, pro football player and father of an autistic child. A lot of people buy Flutie Flakes because a portion of the proceeds go to help autistic children. But there's another way you can help. Dial 1010-220 when you call long distance. You can talk up to 20 minutes for only 99 cents. And every time you use it, a donation will be made to the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation. So dial 1010-220, talk up to 20 minutes for only 99 cents, and help some great kids at the same time. It's a win-win situation. I wish football was this easy.
Microsoft, why not use your connections? The people who made your PC fast and reliable with Windows now do the same for your internet connections. Call now to try MSN Internet Access, free. It gives you Microsoft technology and speeds of up to 56K for fast, reliable connections to the things that interest you most. Like planning a trip, exploring MSN.com and the Internet, and of course, keeping in touch. And MSN Internet Access is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power and Associates. Call now to try it free for a month. Then do nothing to keep getting unlimited MSN Internet Access and email for just $19.95 a month. Click the MSN icon on your Windows 95 or 98 desktop or call for a free CD. With exceptional speed and reliability that take the guesswork out of Internet connections, there's only one question left to ponder.
Did she say 56K? Now, for people who don't know, for you kids who don't know, back in the day, you know how you could go online, whether it be your phone, tablet, PC, whatever. You could look up something and it just instantly loads. Yeah, back in the day, if you went online and wanted to look at porn or just a naughty picture, that picture took you like 5 minutes to load. It was just... So when you were feeling a little naughty and you wanted to get things done before, you know, your parents caught you, you were pretty much screwed. You had to pretty much wait until they left the house or something, because that picture was you wanted to see the picture because it had a little boobage in it, and it took like 5 minutes. It took like 5 minutes to load. And sometimes it would load and then not load all the way. Then you had to refresh it, and then it would have to start all over again. A little faster because some of the picture had already loaded, but it would... That's what we had to deal with in the dark ages. That's what we had to deal with in the dark ages. Internet that just was not fast at all because it was new. It was new.
How geologist Ted Barton eats a Reese's Crunchy Cookie Cup.
First, I take a core sample. Next, I examine the strata. And then I digest the findings.
Chocolate, peanut butter, and a cookie. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's Crunchy Cookie Cup.
I made this.
I made sense of my finances.
Get a compact Presario 5600i Internet PC, and you can make just about anything.
I made it to the next level.
And now's the time to call 1-800-332-7403 to make one your own. Because with the fastest Intel Pentium 2 processor available, 6x DVD-ROM, and 17-inch monitor, you can make more than you ever imagined for less than you thought.
I made a smart investment.
You also get an easy access internet keyboard and 50 free hours on the net.
I made the most of my money.
The compact Presario 5600i Internet PC with Intel Pentium 2 processor. We'd like to make one for you. Just tell us how you want it. Call 1-800-332-7403 for a participating retailer or to buy direct from Compaq.
Have you been thinking about the DirecTV system? The only satellite system that gives you over 200 channels to choose from? All in digital picture and sound? Here's something to really think about. Buy your DirecTV system now and get over $200 of programming savings from DirecTV and U.S. Satellite Broadcasting. It's time to get off the fence and get over to a participating retailer. Over 200 channels. Save over $200. What are you waiting for? What's the hottest thing to happen to pizza? The Domino's Heat Wave. It works like a portable oven, delivering a pizza that's really hot and really bubbly. Domino's, delivering a million smiles a day. Right now, get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for just $13.99.
Back in the day when it was 30 minutes or less, pizza dudes got 30 seconds. Yeah, most places were like, oh, 30 minutes or less. Nowadays, whether it be Pizza Hut or Domino's or whatever, it's like, it gets there when it gets there. Even if you know the place is like 5 minutes away, it just gets there when it gets there. I've had pizza take 2 hours to get to me, and the place was like 5 minutes away. no one has pride anymore. No one has any pride anymore. No one has any standards, it seems, when it comes to, you know, making the customer happy. But it used to be fit for 30 minutes or less. Now it's like, it'll get there when it gets there. Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds. Time's up. $3 off.
Hey, if you're a busy guy like me, these new Kraft cheese cubes were made for you. Cubes to fit between your finger and thumb. Saves the trouble of chopping those big blocks into teeny-weeny ones. Busy. For a game-time snack buffet, serving your favorite bowls. Out of bowls, out of the bag is just fine. Don't they look wonderful next to our bean dip centerpiece?
New Kraft Cubes. Another reason America spells
Is this easy or what?
cheese. K-R-A-F-T.
It's the Twizzlers Show, featuring the Pull and Peel Dancers.
For red, dry eyes, try Clear Eyes. It removes redness and has an ingredient to moisturize. Wow. The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
Ben Stein is like my great-grandmother. He never seems to have looked young at all. This was back in the 90s. He always looked old. Like, I don't know how old he was at that time, but he always has looked the same. My grandma, I saw a picture, my great-grandma, she died when she was 95, but I saw pictures of her from, like, the 70s. I'm like, Jesus, does this fucking bitch ever look young? Or did she just come out looking like this? It's insane.
You are to call for the pizza delivery.
Everybody in the pizza business is looking for a way to deliver oven-fresh pizza. Domino's has a better idea. The Domino's Heatwave, the bag that works like a portable oven for the best tasting Domino's ever. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for just $13.99. Domino's, delivering a million smiles a day.
Okay, so that had all the makings for a perfect Final Destination scene. Like, seriously, this was perfect. So that could have easily just exploded on the guy. The guy's body's melting. They put that in. That starts rolling out. That, the top of the hydrant blasts off. Blows through someone's freaking skull. That dude, whoever's in there, is now covered in crap, and he's having, you know, so much in there is in, you know, in his body, ingesting it, and all that crap. This guy is pinned, and as long as the guy keeps going, and it just gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and phew, right through him, you see his old body drop into the ground, bloody and bleeding all over.
Domino's has a better idea.
You see that happen, you see all these cars coming out at the same time, piling up, blowing up, people inside being incinerated. Come on. This was the perfect setup for a Final Destination movie.
The Domino's Heatwave, the bag that works like a portable oven for the best tasting Domino's ever. Now get 2 medium pizzas with up to 3 toppings for just $13.99. Domino's, delivering a million smiles a day.
Not all chewing gums are the same. Dentine Ice cools your breath twice. Freezer wrapped, freshly packed, delicious cold minty shell. Plus, a sub-zero chewing gum flavor that really puts your breath on ice. For a long, long time. Dentine Ice. Dentine Ice cools your...
Was that fucking Johnny Knoxville? I swear, that dude looks like fucking Johnny Knoxville. I swear. Is this like a young Johnny Knoxville?
Your breath on ice.
I'm actually curious now.
Long time.
Seriously, that a fucking young Johnny Knoxville? Okay, I looked it up. And yes, it is in fact Johnny Knoxville. I'm Johnny Knoxville and welcome to the car wash.
10 Ice. 10 Ice cools your breath twice.
Have you ever bought a new computer, then had a question about it, and then you asked your spouse and your kid, and it was 7 o'clock, and the computer store was closed, and the guy next door who knows everything about computers was on vacation? Why not get help 24 hours a day? Go to Dell. We've won PC Magazine's award for desktop reliability and service 3 years in a row. Right now, you can get a Dell Dimension computer powered by an Intel Pentium 2 processor at 350 megahertz. You'll get an 8.4 gig hard drive with enough storage to use neat stuff like digital cameras. Plus, you'll get a 17-inch monitor, a 4.8x DVD-ROM drive, Altec Lansing speakers with subwoofer, and it comes preloaded with Microsoft Windows 98 with Work Suite and Money 99 to do. Oh boy, money stuff. It's a good thing it only costs $15.99. Dell Dimension with an Intel Pentium 2 processor at 350 megahertz.
Oh, 8.4 gigs. I mean, back in the day, I guess. I mean, now most PCs, I think the lowest it comes was like 200 something. 96 megabytes. That's cute. That's cute. My RAM, I mean, most PCs now, whether it be laptop or whatever, started at least 4 to 6 gigs of RAM. Like mine, I've got about 32. God, what do you need 32 gigs of RAM for? Yes. I've got I forgot how many gigs of RAM or space, of storage I have, but I've got a terabyte SSD, which that's where I put all the games, World of Warcraft, Genshin Impact, Infinity Nikki, basically all my games go on the SSD. So it kind of frees up space on my computer. But 17-inch monitor, my laptop is like 15, 16 inches, I think it's about 17 inches. But that's for my laptop. My computer screen, my monitor is like 27 inches. But Windows 98. Oh, God. Back in the day, we were living in the dark ages.
Just $15.99. To order, go directly to the source. Dell, be direct.
To help you remember 10-10-3-4-5 long distance, we're here with grades 3, 4, and 5 of Center Grove School. With 10-10-3-4-5, calls are always 10 cents a minute, anytime, any day. No minimum talk time and no monthly fee.
So, what's that number?
10-10-3-4-5.
Excellent. You're promoted. 10-10-3-4-5. The simple way to save on long distance.
Dial 10-10-345 today.
These are great. I can't believe they actually came out.
Yeah, they could have been a real disaster.
Our honeymoon.
It rained.
It was romantic.
It rained.
It was exotic.
It rained. Come on.
With Kodak Max, you'll never miss a moment. It's the film that captures action in rain or shine.
We had some sun.
Yeah, the day we left.
Sunlight, low light, action, or still. Kodak Max. It's all you need to know about film.
Hey everybody, I'm Bob and I'm stupid.
No, nobody here is stupid, Bob.
You guys know about the internet, right? Everybody's getting rich. We made this commercial. We spent $2 million to air it one time. We were gonna be rich. Millions of hits on the website. It was huge. What happened? The site crashed. I forgot to warn the web guys.
Oh, that was stupid, Bob.
Bob ended his life shortly after that meeting.
I'm sitting across from a person who's getting ready to write a large sum of money for an automobile, and I've purchased vehicles before, and I know exactly what they're going through. It can be nerve-wracking. The no hassle, no haggle price allows Saturn to be so much at ease with the customer and allows us to treat everyone so fair. It really doesn't matter whether you do a short-term lease, a long-term lease, short-term financing, long-term financing, or cash. Once you're in the Saturn family, you're in the Saturn family. I am going to see this person again. You see them at the supermarket, and you see them in a restaurant, so we want to make sure they are completely comfortable with the entire process.
This is the one. I was so psyched it came out. My brothers dared me to do it. They didn't think I could keep up.
Kodak Max.
Now, I've got proof.
Film that captures action and takes great pictures in almost any light. Low light, sunlight, action, or still.
So, when's the hard part?
Kodak Max. It's all you need to know about film.
I always wanted to go whitewater rafting, but, you know, never had a chance. I also wanted to go skydiving, but I'm so big. I mean, I think gravity would just give me the big middle finger as I'm plummeting towards the earth. Like, sorry, dude, I can only do so much for you. So, you know, not really desires. They were just more interests that I wanted to do. But yeah, whitewater rafting definitely was one of them. I don't know. It's just the thrill of knowing that something could happen. You could smash your face against any large number of large rocks that are protruding out of the water. I don't know. It just seems to be quite thrilling, doesn't it? A lot safer than skydiving, I think. Knowing my luck, you know, like I said, gravity would be giving me the middle finger. I'd go to pull the freaking parachute. Oh, sorry, we gave you a faulty parachute. And we all know the guy's not going to rush down, you know, try to fly down all, you know, Tears of the Kingdom style, like, voodoo! You know, he's not going to act like I'm Princess Zelda falling to the earth. No, he's going to be like, oh, sorry, you're too big. You're falling too fast. There's nothing I can do. So, but yeah, I just desire, or not desire, like I said, more of an interest. But that was when I was younger. Now I'm old and boring, and I have no desires like that anymore. Now I just hope that I can wake up the next day alive.
How does Lotrimin AF start curing athlete's foot? On contact. How does it start to relieve the itching and burning? On contact. So if you can't wait to feel better, there's nothing like starting the cure. On contact. Lotrimin AF, the killer cure.
My grandson's a cute kid, but one tough businessman. Hey, buddy, how much to fix my car?
Upfront pricing? What do you think this is, mister? That GM Goodrich Service Plus?
What a kid. Got upfront pricing, plus a lifetime guarantee on parts and labor, plus courtesy transportation. GM Goodrich Service Plus, the little guy was right.
The plus means better.
Call for the select GM dealer near you.
Charismatic on the outside takes command. It's Charismatic holding on to win it by a head. And Charismatic has the lead. Charismatic, the Derby winner, wins the Preakness.
If you want to see Derby and Preakness winner Charismatic try for the first Triple Crown in 21 years, bring your Visa card. Because you won't get past the gate at the Belmont Stakes using American Express. Visa, proud sponsor of the Visa Triple Crown Challenge. It's everywhere you want to be.
We make furniture. We want to get on the web so we can expand our business.
How do you get on the internet?
I need a new source for traditional French porcelain.
We could ship these tomorrow.
Nissan is the company who introduced the light truck to America in the first place. We're also the company who brought you the first King Cab. So who else would have introduced the first compact pickup with 4 real doors? What's that? best ideas are sometimes the most obvious.
Dad, I kind of adopted a kid.
Who would give you a kid?
You two got the same size t-shirts on. That's amazing. Wow.
Stay in front of it. Just relax.
Good job, buddy.
Do that thing I taught you.
Big Daddy.
That one touched the ground. That one touched the ground.
Rated PG-13.
Such a good movie. Dylan and Cole. I wonder if anyone's asked them if they can wipe their own ass yet. I mean, according to them in the movie, he can wipe his own ass. But yeah, just a great movie. You know, Adam Sandler, kind of like Mike Myers, you know. I think Mike Myers kind of fell off after Love Guru, and he didn't really do anything after that, apart from like the Shrek movies. But Adam Sandler, I mean, people think that he kind of ended after Jack and Jill, but then he had that, Wexler or whatever. That movie was pretty good. Was it 1,000 Ways to Die in the West or something? Which Seth MacFarlane, with that scene with Seth MacFarlane goes into the shed or the whatever, and there's freaking Christopher Lloyd, you know, and he's like kind of like his Doc Brown, and he's covering up the DeLorean. But yeah, Adam Sandler, I mean, you know, you get to be a certain age and you have so much money. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to be around forever. I'm going to spend time with my family. You know, I think if I remember, that's what I've seen him doing a lot lately. You know, he's outside, regular clothes, spending time with family, and, you know, good for him. He's deserved it. You know, he deserves it after, you know, he's worked hard like his entire life to get where he is. So, but, yeah, Big Daddy, great movie. Good movie. Not one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies, but it's definitely up there.
Opens everywhere June 25th.
In a century yet to come,
Red alert! All hands at battle stations.
the USS Voyager is on a mission
We're being targeted.
Your appeal to my humanity is pointless.
that will take you to the final edge
We've definitely left our galaxy.
of the final frontier.
Get us out of here. Maximum warp.
One ship,
Brace for impact.
one crew,
We got a breach.
one question. Are you a Voyager? Star Trek Voyager. 5 flights a week. The adventure begins this September.
I'm Russ, and this is Main Street Motors. Here at Main Street Motors, we like to avoid all the hype. We have great, clean, pre-owned vehicles. We have sports cars, family cars, trucks, sport utilities, and even commercial vehicles. We also offer on-the-spot financing. So come visit us at our great Main Street location. That's Main Street Motors, 728 North Main, Sioux Falls.
It's the look on their faces every morning that tells you what you give them is so important. It's why we created new Sunrise Organic Cereal. 100% certified organic grains, touched with pure golden honey. It's a delicious way to get your family off to a healthy, happy start. New Sunrise, the first organic cereal from General Mills. Sunrise. Start the day off bright.
Sunrise. And people probably wonder why they always advertise it with, you know, with honey and all that. Honey's actually really good for you. Like, it is extremely good for you. Now, if they gave them like frosted Wheaties or something, those kids would have a heart attack halfway through their run. Wheaties isn't good. Like the frosted Wheaties, those aren't good for you at all. At all. But yeah, that people, you know, not only does it add a sweet with these things with honey, not only does it add a sweetness to the cereal, but it's honey is actually really good for you. Now, if they added that to Kix, that would have been great, because Kix is like freaking grape nuts. It is like the most boring, bland cereal one could come across. Except the only positive side for Kix is, unlike grape nuts, where you're taking a crap and you feel like you're crapping shards of glass, Kix doesn't do that. It just tastes really bad. It's just so bland. It's so freaking bland. Now, if that had a drop of honey, that probably be so much better. Even in milk, that milk isn't helping it. I don't think I've known anyone who actually, oh yeah, Kix is really good. One of my favorite cereals growing up. And if Kix is your favorite cereal, do you even have a tongue? Do you even have a tongue? Do you even tongue, bro? Anyway. No, but let me know your favorite cereal growing up. And why it wasn't Kix. I've got a fever! And the only prescription is more cowbell. A cowbell, for people who don't know, is exactly what it sounds like. A cowbell. That is what it's for, is a cowbell. I mean, you can also, you know, rock out on it, but it's a cowbell. It's meant for cows. But I gotta tell you, fellas, you have what appears to be a dynamite sound. What cowbell?
There are a lot of used cars to choose from, but Honda certified used cars come with a factory warranty and have passed a rigorous 150-point inspection. So you'll almost never find a Honda put out to pasture. Now get special 5.9% APR financing for up to 60 months on all Honda certified used Accords and Civics.
All right, so I've been recording for about almost an hour. But yeah. Every time I see a freaking cowbell, Christopher Walken, that man is a walking, talking national treasure. I'm not gonna like that day. That day I have to come on here and say that one of my favorite actors of all time has passed. That is not gonna be a fun day for me. At all. At all. That day I am going to want to fight someone. I am going to want to fight someone. But yeah, every time I see a cowbell or hear a cowbell, I mean, I'm not the only one. Anyone who's cultured enough knows what, you know, the whole cowbell thing. But it's cowbell. But yeah, I've been recording for about an hour, so I think I'll stop here. Anyway, this was fun. I'm glad we got to know each other a little more. I know that some of you are freaking raging psychopaths who eat your pizza with crust first. People with questionable palates, if you find Kix as a pleasurable eating experience. And we saw that Johnny Knoxville was in a Dentine Ice commercial in 1995. So, anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.